Hi, good evening, guys. Today we are going to talk about a little different subject than we have been discussing about or probing about. Last two, three, four subjects we have discussed, they were fundamentally revolved and evolved around education and economy. And like I said yesterday, that is my background. So usually everyone would always dwell upon the subject that the person has very strong grip. But today we are not going to delve into economy or education, but rather we are going to go into what has been going on everywhere in the world is lecto over row, meaning milk egg controversy. Milk egg controversy is pertaining to what to think about. Both are herbivores, meaning veg, or both are non-veg, or one is veg, other one is non-veg. One is herbivorous, other one is carnivorous. People are talking about this sort of thing endlessly, relentlessly, and sometimes aimlessly. Whenever my students would ask me the question about this, I will always answer them with a question. I would ask them, what do you think about it? If they think that lacto is veg or is non-veg, I would agree. I say, okay, fine. And if they say no, both are veg or both are non-veg, I will also agree. Because controversial subject is best to stay away from. If you don't want to get into any kind of argument, bickering, stay away from controversial subject. Now, still, as a teacher, it is my obligation to shed some scientific light, general light on the subject, and that is why we are going to talk about lecto in five different points that I have prepared for you guys. And we are going to discuss about these 5 points now. Now, guys, we are going to shed some light on the 5 points about lecto, meaning milk, ova meaning egg, rao meaning controversy. We're going to try to understand this thing, make some sense out of it if we can. Otherwise, don't worry about it. Law of thumb or Murphy's law say, do whatever you like and don't do whatever you don't like. Mind your business and let others mind their business. Don't let anyone to tell you or force you or coerce you or pester you what to do and what not to do. But at the same time, we should also not pester or force or coerce others what to do, what not to do, because we live, all of us on this planet, we all live in democratic society, and as such, everyone has right to do whatever they like and don't do whatever they don't like. So our 5 points are as under. First point is milk and egg both originate from animal body, meaning both are coming from the animal body. Number two, vegan diet discards milk and egg both. There are lots of people who call themselves vegan dietitian, so they don't eat anything remotely connected with animal protein or animal nutrition. So they don't even touch milk, yogurt, cheese, butter, paneer, nothing at all. Number three is whatever human likes is moral, and whatever human dislike is immoral. If you go to America, alcohol is moral over there because everyone likes it. And in India, alcohol is immoral because we don't like it. Socrates has said. Number four, even the crunch conference cannot conclude controversy amicably. Even we take this issue to our parliament or United Nations organization or anywhere else, prepare a think tank with minds like Albert Einstein, but this problem will not be resolved, this controversy will not be resolved. because whatever we always believe because we are human. We don't like to believe what others say. Surrogate belief does not attract us. Self belief always attracts us. So we always go for the self belief, not for surrogate belief. Fifth one is do thou but thine. If I say it in vernacular language, the meaning is tu taru kar. I think that is the best philosophy, best law of thumb, best Murphy's law. If we keep our business to ourselves, if we don't mind other people, then most of the problem of the world will be fizzled out. So do thou but thine. If you like to drink milk, then guzzle up. If you like to eat eggs, then gobble up. It's all up to you. Guzzle up the milk or gobble up egg or discard both of them. Throw away both of them. Go for the pure 100% plant diet or go for the vegan diet. Even vegan diet is better than anything else. Now we are going to dwell upon our first point is milk and egg. Both originate from animal body. Now, those of us who are open-minded, those of us who are not argumentative and listen to other people, definitely find the merit in this. The milk is also originated from the udders of the cattle. Egg is coming out of the body of the hens. How can be one veg, other one non-veg, one can be carnivorous, other can be omnivorous? To me, this kind of argument doesn't make any kind of sense, but as a matter of fact, it's totally insane argument that both are coming from the body of the animal. Both are zoonotic. And how can we distinguish one as a veg and other one as non-veg? But still, decision should be yours. Now we are going to elaborate the second point, that is vegan diet. Discards milk and egg both. Those people who call themselves vegan dietitian, they never touch milk, cheese, yogurt, whey, but nothing. Because they believe that these all things are remotely connected with animal body. They are connected with animal genes and they are, as such, they are all containing the animal protein. That is why they don't touch anything. They dwell upon only pure plant food and only fruit. Nothing at all. No fish, no buff, no beef, no venison, no chicken, no even milk or milk products. Now we are going to move to our third point. That is, whatever human likes is moral, and whatever he does not like is immoral. 2200 years ago, Socrates has already sorted out this controversy. Whatever you like in your life, some people like yellow color, some people like to smoke, some people like to eat beef and buff, some people like red color, some people don't like to drink or smoke even. So now those people who smoke, those people who drink booze and the hooch, all kinds of alcohol, they will find it is moral. They will say it is moral. They don't see anything wrong with that. But then again, you go to the second segment of the people, those who have different kind of ideas about that. They would consider smoking, alcohol, meat, beef, buff, venison, every single thing immoral. So Socrates has already explained us, elaborated us, and inculcated us that human is going to believe only those things moral that he would accept it. He would accept it, adopt it. And those things are immoral for him, which he does not accept, which he does not appreciate. Now we are heading to point number 4. Even the Crunch Conference cannot conclude controversy amicably. Meaning this issue is so complex, so tedious, so unyielding, so obstinate that if you take this issue to the highest court, meaning world court or UNO or our parliament, and subject this thing to them, the best and prodigious minds of the world, they will not be able to resolve it because there is no amicable solution. World has been hyphenated into two segments today. One segment of the people believe that milk is veg, egg is non-veg. Other segment of the people, other class of this perception believe that both are either veg or non-veg. So when people are divided on the equal line, you cannot convince them, you cannot coax or cajole them, because they are not going to lend their ears to your arguments or explanation. Now, our last but not least, fifth point is do thou but thine. You do whatever you like. Don't meddle other person's business. Don't interfere other person's affairs, and don't let others to meddle in your matters or interfere in your affairs. Those people who like to guzzle milk and gobble up all the guzzle milk and gobble up all the eggs, let them do that. It is their business. I think if educated people are those who don't go under the skin of anybody. Because two things in the world, I believe, are very detrimental, ruin our relationship, ruin our reputation, ruin every single thing, and we can actually subject ourselves to other person's humiliation. And these two things are never criticize others' life and never criticize others' wife. If you are going to criticize others' life, you are not going to have relation with that person. And if you are going to criticize others' wife, then you will be subjected to lots of humiliation. So, these are our 5 different points about eggs and milk controversy. Now, guys, before I say thank you so much, I would like to say something. I know I'm quite privy that you must be experiencing lots of difficulties in understanding all these things. And I understand this thing. This is called teething trouble. When you start anything new, even learning bicycle, you're going to have some faults. My pronunciation, my words, dictions, paragraphs, orthography, every single thing is different. But hang on, just hang on with forbearance, and every single thing is going to fall in your lap within a couple of weeks. You will understand every single thing within a couple of weeks. You're going to get the grip of it, you're going to get the hang of it. So now I will say thank you very much for listening. See you next time. And remember, all this is created for the creative minds like you, and by the creative minds like Socrates, Warren Buffett, and Dr. Roger, Dr. Beverly. So don't just shrug everything off. Don't throw every single thing into garbage dumpster. Okay?